Welcome to AI ConvoCast, where we bring you the latest in AI and tech innovation. Quick housekeeping. Check out the affiliate links in our description. Using them supports the show, and please don't forget to rate, review, and share if you like what you hear. Let's jump right in. Today, we will be covering Microsoft's upcoming Copilot paywall shift hitting Office apps on April 15th, a major security Copilot expansion inside Microsoft Defender, ahead of E5 bundling, community backlash aimed at Anthropic over Claude's safety messaging, and Copilot chat going live across Teams chats and meetings. Let us kick things off with Microsoft, which has been busy this past week making some significant moves around its Copilot product line. The company confirmed that starting April 15, 2026, Copilot chat users who do not have a paid Microsoft 365 Copilot license will lose their in-app Copilot access in Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and OneNote. This was highlighted in a Microsoft 365 Admin Center message and has been buzzing across IT admin communities over the past few days. Essentially, if you have been enjoying Copilot features embedded in those core Office apps without paying for the Copilot add-on license, that access is going away. After the cutoff, users without the paid license will be redirected to the standalone Copilot app experience instead. Microsoft stated the move ensures that advanced reasoning and model choice remain available for paid license holders. There is a notable exception, though. Copilot in Outlook with inbox and calendar grounding will still work for Copilot chat users, so that is not going behind the paywall just yet. Multiple IT admin threads between April 10 and 12 showed quite a bit of confusion, with people reporting disappearing Copilot buttons and scrambling to figure out what happened. This is a clear signal that Microsoft is drawing a firmer revenue boundary between conversational Copilot, which is the free chat experience, and the deeper embedded workflow capabilities that sit inside the productivity apps people use every day. For enterprise customers, this means budget conversations around Copilot licensing are about to get a lot more concrete. Staying with Microsoft, the company also rolled out its April 2026 monthly update for Microsoft Defender, and it includes a significant expansion of Security Copilot integration. Security Copilot now features a full chat experience embedded directly inside the Defender console. The update puts a heavy emphasis on automation and stronger identity signal enrichment, which basically means the system can pull in more context about who is doing what on a network and help security teams respond faster. This is a big deal for Security Operations Center teams because it lowers the friction of getting started with the tool. You do not need to jump between different dashboards or set up a bunch of separate configurations. It is just there inside Defender, ready to go. And the timing here is deliberate. Starting April 20th, Microsoft is adding Security Copilot to the Microsoft 365 E5 license by default, with a phased rollout running through June 30th. As one community post noted, starting April 20th, 2026, Microsoft is adding Security Copilot to the Microsoft 365 E5 license. No separate provisioning will be required, which means E5 customers will just have it. This is a meaningful shift from treating AI-powered security as a premium add-on to making it a baseline capability that ships with the enterprise license many large organizations already have. Shifting gears to Anthropic, the company found itself at the center of renewed community backlash over the weekend. Between April 11 and 13, multiple high-engagement threads popped up on Reddit questioning how Anthropic frames Claude, particularly the narrative that the model is powerful and potentially dangerous but needs to be released carefully. Users pushed back on what they see as a contradiction between safety messaging and aggressive commercialization. One user wrote, "Or so Anthropic says, it's so powerful and dangerous that we can't release it." The criticism centers on the idea that Anthropic may be using safety concerns as a marketing tool, essentially building mystique and urgency around their models by emphasizing how restricted they need to be. A follow-up analytical thread on April 13th dug into Anthropic's own announcements and public materials to support this argument. This is all happening against the backdrop of Anthropic's massive Series G funding round from earlier in February 2026, which only amplifies questions about whether safety narratives are genuinely driven by technical concerns or are at least partially strategic. Community trust is clearly something Frontier Labs need to actively manage, And right now, there is a vocal segment of the user base that wants more transparency and less what they perceive as alarmism. Rounding things out, Microsoft confirmed that Copilot Chat is now live and accessible across Teams chats, channels, calls, and meetings. This expansion, documented in the Microsoft 365 Copilot release notes from April 7th, pushes Copilot directly into the real-time collaboration surfaces where a huge amount of daily work actually happens. According to the official release notes, Microsoft 365 Copilot Chat is now accessible across Teams chats, channels, calling, and meetings. The feature is available on Windows, Mac, and web, with mobile support listed as coming soon. This is part of the broader Wave 1 2026 general availability rollout that kicked off April 1. The significance here is the shift from Copilot being a tool you use when editing a document or drafting an email to something that is present and active during live conversations and meetings. It unifies the Copilot chat presence across the full range of collaboration workflows, making it feel less like an add-on and more like a native part of how teams communicate and get work done together. Thank you for listening to AI Convo Cast. Please don't forget to rate, review, and share if you like what you hear. Thanks and hope to see you again next time.